Hey, welcome back to the channel and to another video. Now today is walk around day again. I've got another amazing camper to show you around, which you saw right at the beginning of this video. And this is for our latest source and convert customer who we actually met when we went to the Norfolk show in July. They came to our stand, they looked at one of our campers and decided to move forward with our source and convert service. So we've actually sourced this base vehicle for the customer and then as usual we've worked really closely with them to choose all the colours of the upholstery, the flooring, the roof, the alloy wheels and all the other trim outside. So over the last month or so we've worked really closely with Rich and Fran, who live right down south, so they live quite a long way away from us, but they came up to see us, chose all the spec, and we've just completed the camper. And this is an absolutely beautiful van. So what I want to do in this video is I'm going to walk around the outside of the van, talk about the external modifications, and then what I'll do is I'll jump back inside here and I'll walk through all the colours that they've chosen and some of the features of the Explorer package. So make sure you hang around to the end of this video because I think you're going to like this camper, and again I'd really love to get your feedback. So let's get started with the walk around. Okay, so here we are. So this is a VW T6.1. It's on a 2023 plate and it's in Ravenna Blue. And this van has had our Explorer package, but the customer didn't want the Leighton van bumper upgrade on this, so he's actually kept the standard bumper, but we have put the usual trim on the van. So it's had the front splitter there just below the bumper, the black splitter. It's had the 20-inch Riviera alloys, so these are the VF5 alloys with brand new tyres, and then it's had the black sidebars as usual. And then it's had the privacy glass windows all round. Okay, so you've got an opening window on the kitchen side. And then we've put a colour-coded rear spoiler on the back there. And this van is also a tailgate van. Most of our customers are looking for tailgate vans. They are a little bit more expensive. So if you do want one sourcing with a tailgate, then it's going to be probably £1,000 or a little bit more than a barn door van. But we can get them fairly easily in most colours. So I'll just walk around this side of the van as well. Okay, so the van's had a West Stubbs roof. We fit West Stubbs roofs to all of our campers. So this is a black scenic canvas and then a black roof top. And we are now also fitting scenic canvases to all of our packages. So whether you go for the Traveller or the Explorer package, you will get a scenic canvas. So this van's also had solar, so you can see the slimline solar panel on top of the van. And I'm going to talk through the electrics once I jump in the back of the van. But as you can see, the Ravenna Blue van with the black wheels and all the black trim looks absolutely great. We've done quite a few Ravenna vans in the past. We haven't done one for a while, but we're really happy with how this one's turned out. So let us know what you think to the Ravenna Blue. Do you like the colour? And if not, what colour would you go for if you were to get a VW camper? Just let us know in the comment section below. Okay, so what I'll do now then is I'll jump in the back of the van and show you all the interior and talk through the colour options that the customer has gone for. Okay, here we are. So what I'll do first of all is just talk through the colour options and then I will talk through some of the features of the Explorer package. This is about our fourth Explorer van now. It's our new top-end package, so it's got everything on it. So I'll talk through some of the features. So first of all, this is our new furniture design. We've had this for about 2 or 3 months now. It's about the fourth van that we've done with the new furniture. So it's got no handles on the doors and the cupboards, and all the cupboards and doors are all completely flush. So they've all got magnets. So you just press the cupboard door or the drawer and it just opens up. So you've got 2 decent sized locker cupboards above the kitchen area. And then we've also added in another locker cupboard above the rib bed there. So that gives you some extra storage space, which is really, really handy to have. Now the colour of this furniture is Monument Grey. So this is the first time we've used this colour, kind of a greeny blue colour. It's a really, really nice colour. And the colour of this seating is Cold Petrol. And again, we haven't used this colour upholstery before. It's a very similar colour to the furniture. It matches really, really well. Again, it's kind of a darky blue-green colour. And they've gone for the Bentley style seats, which is like the diamond style. And then they've got the matching VW logos at the back of the rib bed cushions there as well. And then they've gone for the silver timbre, which I think looks really good on this van because it matches all the trim on the furniture as well. And then they've gone for a very light grey splashback. So you can see at the back there, it's a slightly different colour to the actual furniture itself. So it's a light grey, and then they've gone for the white acrylic worktop and then the white table. And they've chosen to have this table on the rail, so that clips onto that rail on the side of the cupboards. We do offer a different type of table which goes into the floor. So you can have one which is like a leg that goes into the floor area, which is a slightly different style. So you've got a choice of the two. It's got the double gas burner on the left there, and it's got the cold water sink there as well. And all of our vans now, even on the Traveller, all have underslung water. So you've got 60 litres of water underneath the van. So we've now freed up all the space in the cupboards. So you've now got a drawer here for the cutlery. So you just press that open. You've got a nice size cutlery drawer in there. And then you've got your fridge with a nice little freezer compartment in there. It's a Dometic fridge, it's really, really good quality, so they will last you a long time. They're really, really good. And then if I just open this bottom cupboard just to show you in here. So in there we used to have the gas locker in there as well as the 12-litre water. We've now removed the water and the gas on this van. So every van moving forward now won't have the gas in here, it'll be in the rear, which I'm going to show you in a minute. So you've got a really good sized cupboard in there now, and then you've got another cupboard above here, which again is a really nice sized cupboard just a couple of pipes at the back there, but you've got lots of space in there for storage. And if we just look at this little cupboard here, we have a little cupboard here, which is not really very big, but at least it's a little bit more space. You can get a few things in there. It's just nice to have that little bit of extra space rather than just have a panel on there. And then if we just open up the wardrobe, you've got a really good sized wardrobe cupboard in there to store things, and there's nothing in that at all. Although we have put the diesel heater control panel in there, we've taken that out of the way so it's not in the actual main living area. So that's a little digital display for the diesel heater, but we are going to be integrating that diesel heater controls into the digital panel, which you can see on here. So all of our vans now are going to have this digital control panel for all the electrics. So you control your lights, your water, your USBs, the inverter, everything is all done on this little digital display. And like I say, we will in the next few months be integrating the diesel heater controls into this little display, and you will be able to set a timer for the diesel heater. So when you're out and about walking, you can set the heater to come on like an hour. So when you get back to the van, you've got a nice warm van. And then just below there, you've got the two USBs. So you've got the small USB, the new one, and then also the old style USB, and then two 240 volt sockets. And because the Explorer package has an inverter, you can use that left plug there for the inverter. So you just click the inverter button on the display there, and then you can plug things into the inverter and then get power when you're off grid. And then the plug on the right hand side is the one for when you're hooked up. So if you're on a campsite and you're hooked up, you just plug your things into the right hand socket, and that's for the main hookup. So we feel this is a really big improvement on the analog control, and you can also check the level of your leisure battery and also your water level as well, which is really handy to have. So on the Explorer package, you get the upgraded lithium leisure battery, that slimline solar panel on the roof, and then also the inverter. On the Traveller package, you don't get that. You only get the standard setup, standard leisure battery, no solar and no inverter. So it really depends on what you're planning to use the van for and whether you want to do some wild camping. Now, because this van's had the Explorer package, we have upgraded the seats. So you've got sport seats on here, so we've added some foam into the back of the seats here. So you've got the wings, the buckets here, which makes it a really comfortable seat to sit in, and they do look really nice. And because this van was a panel van when we bought it, it did come with a double seat, and the customer chose to have a single, so we've replaced the double for a single, and that's also on a swivel as well. And then again, because it's the Explorer package, this does come with a rib bed as standard. The Traveller comes with a rock and roll bed as standard. So if you do want a rib bed setup, then the Explorer is probably going to be the right option for you. And I'll just show you what we've done underneath the bed as well. So if you just press this at the top here, this whole door comes down, and you've got full access then underneath the rib bed, so lots of storage space under there, and you can access that from the rear of the van as well as from the front. So that cupboard door has really maximised the access in there. The colour of this flooring is Dolphin, so it's a very light shaded grey, sort of a silvery grey, which matches all the trim and the timbre, which I think looks really nice. So please do let us know what you think to this colour combination. Do you like the petrol seats and the monument grey furniture? I really like it. I'm really happy with how this has turned out, but I'd love to get your feedback, so just let us know what you think. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll jump into the driver's area and just talk through the base vehicle and some of the features in the front of the van. Okay, so this is a Highline van. It's also an automatic, and the automatic vans do cost quite a lot more than the manual vans. So if you are looking to get a nearly new van with an automatic gearbox, you're going to be looking at around £6,000 to £7,000 more just for the base vehicle, which is unfortunate because it is quite a lot more, but a lot of people do want the automatic gearboxes now. Now this van also comes with the upgraded media systems. It's got the 9-inch digital display, which is all touchscreen, and that also comes with satellite navigation integrated into the screen. So you only get that with the upgraded media system. So we don't always find vans with the upgraded display. It's just really luck of the draw. If we can get one for you, then of course we will do, but they don't always come with the 9-inch display. They're mostly just a 7-inch display, but you can virtually do everything that you can do on this. It's just a bit of a bigger screen, and you get the satellite navigation. But because it's the Highline, you get the adaptive cruise control, the air conditioning, the heated front screen, the multifunctional leather steering wheel. You get the electric folding mirrors, you get the front and rear parking sensors, and this van's also got a reverse camera as well on this system. Because it's the upgraded screen, you also do get the reverse camera as well. So really the Highline gives you everything that you need. If you're looking for a very comfortable vehicle similar to the kind of car that you drive, then really a Highline is really the way to go. And like I say, that's what we really source most of the time for our customers. And then just to finish things off in the cab here, we do put a mat into all of our campers. So you've got a black carpet mat, and then this one's got the blue edging, which more or less exactly matches the Ravenna colour, which is a really nice touch as well. And one other thing to mention is that we are now using flush windows on all of our campers, so there isn't like an alcove on this opening window here. This sits completely flush to the glass here, which looks much better and it's much easier to clean. And we're now going to be putting opening windows on both sides of the van from now on. So normally we've only got an opening window over the kitchen area on the driver's side, but on all of the Explorer vans moving forward, you're going to have an opening window on the other side of the van as well. And then one last thing that I forgot to mention is that we do put a universal awning rail on both the Traveller and the Explorer vans. So that runs all the way along this passenger side of the van here, and that will fit virtually all awnings and canopies. So you can use that for drive-away awnings or any type of canopy or awning. Or if you prefer a Fiamma pull-out canopy, we can fit these canopies which is on this van here. So these go onto the passenger side of the van and the canopy is actually inside that and you wind it out. So some people prefer this because you don't need to store an awning or a canopy inside the van, but a lot of people just don't like the look of it because it is quite cumbersome. It's not exactly aerodynamic, but it is very practical. So we can fit one of those if you want one, but they are about £600 plus VAT, so they're not cheap. But that is an option as well. So what I'll do now is just open up the tailgate and just show you the back of the van and talk through some of the features there. Okay, so this is the back of the rib bed. So the good thing about a rib bed setup is that you do get some storage space in the back of the van. You get about 1.5 foot of extra space in the back of the van, which you could obviously use to store things in there, which a lot of people do like. And then at the back of the cupboard here, you've got a decent sized cupboard in the top there to store things. And then what we decided to do recently is we've now moved the gas and all the electrics into this lower rear cupboard, just to get everything out the way. So you've got full access to the cupboards inside the living area. So we put a little handle on this cupboard and then you just flip that open so you can access your gas locker inside there, and that's nice and safe and out of the way, and it just means it's not inside the van, and I think that's a really, really big improvement. And then at the back of the gas locker, behind that panel, all of your electrics, your battery and your inverter and everything's behind that panel, and you can access that through the bottom of the wardrobe cupboard inside the van. And if we just open up this cupboard here at the back, you can pull this right down now and then access underneath the rib bed from the rear as well. So it's really good for access and quite a bit of storage space in there as well. And then also on the Explorer package, we also fit some rear speakers. So you've got 2 rear speakers in the tailgate, which is a really nice little add-on. It gives a really nice surround sound. It's really nice when you're parked up at a campsite or you're driving on a long journey. So that's part of the Explorer package as well. And then you've also got Bonchaise blinds on the rear tailgate, and then you've got 4 blinds inside the van as well. And this colour is called Raven, which is like a really, really dark grey. And then with regards to the underslung water, you've got a little top-up point there, so you just attach a hose pipe onto that and attach it to a tap, and that's how you fill your water up. And there's a little handle just underneath there that you release, and that lets the water out. So you've got 60 litres of water under there, which is more than enough water for most people. And then your little hook-up point is here, so when you're on a campsite you can hook up just there. Okay, so that's it for the walk around of this camper. I really hope you like it. I'd love to get your feedback, so please do put your thoughts in the comment section below on YouTube. And if you're in the market for a VW camper before the end of the year, we do have a few slots available still in November and December. So if you are interested in using our source and convert service, all you need to do is get in touch. Just go to our website, which is highlifecampers.co.uk. Go to the contact page, send us a message through there, or you can actually schedule a time in my calendar for a call. And I will give you a call at the time that you've booked, and we can go through some details and I can answer any questions that you've got. And if you wanted a completed camper ready to drive away, we do have 2 options. We have a brand new T6.1 in pure grey, which has got delivery miles. It's got literally 100 miles on the clock. That's in the workshop right now, having our Explorer package, and it will be ready to drive away at the end of October. And it's having a really, really nice spec. So if you want to see the details of the base vehicle and also the conversion package that's been fitted to that van, all the details are on our website. So again, go to highlifecampers.co.uk, go to the sales page, and all the details are on there. And we also do have another completed camper, which is a 2023 plate. It's got 10,000 miles. It's in Ascot grey, and it's the last platinum package that we converted with our classic furniture, and it's on a really good base vehicle. So it's done 10,000 miles. It's an automatic gearbox. It's got the upgraded media system. It's got a reverse camera. It's got satellite navigation. It's got LED lights. It's a really nice camper, and all the details of that van are also on the sales page of our website, so make sure you check it out. And if you've not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do that so you don't miss any of my future information videos and all the walkarounds of the available base vehicles we've got coming through and the campers that we've done. So make sure you subscribe, and if you've got value from this video and you've enjoyed the content, please also consider hitting that like button, and I will see you in the next video. Speak soon.